it's Alisha Rayne with Bzzzline, and I'm here with Philip Friedman, who's actually in the brand new movie Insidious. Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, I can tell you the role that I play. I play the role of an old woman, and James decided to cast a man for the role because he thought it would be, I think, if I recall, he mentioned that thought it would be a little bit more intimidating, and also he likes to cast against type. Anyway, horror is new for me, and this is the first horror film I've been in. What I got was that it's really fun. It's really fun, you know, to work in that environment. Do you know James?
I don't know him personally.
Okay.
I know of him.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and working with him is an absolute pleasure. He is very focused. He pays attention to every detail that you can imagine, from makeup and costume, and he knows how to bring out the best in you. And you know, I was about, I guess, 2 hours, 2.5 hours in makeup each day, about an hour to get it off. But everybody on the film was delightful. Be prepared to be really scared. It is a scary film. And there's no blood, in fact. You know, that's what makes it a PG-13 film, which is what it's rated at.
And it's like a poltergeist kind of.
Right. It's been kind of compared to like a combination between Poltergeist and Amityville Horror.
You play like the old woman who's kind of this demonic figure, but there's like a couple other figures. Can you maybe just one little spoiler about like some of the other things that are happening in the movie?
In the film, there are, as explained by Lynn Shay, she plays a consultant who comes in and consults with the family about these entities. She's an expert. There are entities that want to, ghostly entities that want to live again. And so what they want to do is to get into the body of, you know, humans that are alive. However, there are more benign entities, and then there are the entities that are insidious. And so there are basically two of those insidious entities, one of which is me. You know, again, it's really scary. The music is done very well by a man named Joe Bishara, who actually also plays, he's a friend of James, and he plays the villain, the demon that you are speaking of, that red-faced demon.
So you're actually on the cover of Fangoria magazine. They were supposed to use that for the original cover of the movie, but they changed it.
Well, actually, they were using my image for the original poster. It premiered at the Toronto Film Festival at the end of September, and I went up there for the premiere, and I was surprised to see that that's the image that they were using to promote the film. And then they kept using that image, and they created a poster that was used, I would say, February and March. No, January and February. But then they, apparently, for whatever reason, they decided to change it to another image, which was the image of the little boy who's in the film, who is ultimately, you know, gets to be haunted as well.
And how is that, being scary in a role? Do you have to get prepared for that at all?
Well, I'll tell you, the costume, you know, the costume helps, the wardrobe helps a lot, and, you know, getting into a role. And I've never played a woman before. Just being, you know, who you are in the role. That's generally how I work. Of course, I prepare and, you know, work with the lines and, you know, look at what, you know, my actions are, and then it just, you know, sort of comes out.
All right. Well, a natural on screen as well as off. And I'm Alisha Rayne with Bzzzline, and be sure to check out Insidious in theaters now.